If you haven't been taking seriously the Relics Reborn event and Relics and StatCast in general, I think Command are trying to say to you, the time has come to take it seriously because of the impact. If you've seen Saturday's video looking at adaptive difficulty and the impact of having relics, but also I think the impact is two parts to this video. The impact of kind of awakening, ranking up, your 7 stars, 6 stars, whatever stars, and making sure your top 30 champions are the strongest possible. You're going to have to do it now. You really have. There may be talk amongst your alliance at the moment and players within it. We might need to push forward or push more in Relics Reborn alliance event. You can see right now, like people in my alliance, like there's people at the top end. They have, like, they pushed a lot. Like they've put a lot of investment into it, and of course you can see myself and obviously other people as well. But some people I know have just come back into the alliance, and also it does cost units. This is something I didn't really anticipate doing, nor did I really want to as much. I was relying a lot on the store repurchasing back via Traders Outpost on a weekly basis, my Battlegrounds store for things like tier 3, and yeah, and tier 4 as well of the alloy, basic alloy, and tier 1 celestial alloy. But I'm gonna have to spend units on this, and I think more so because it's looking at where the game is going, and it's the sad thing of like feeling pulled to do things I'm not necessarily comfortable with doing in MCOC. That doesn't mean I'm going to start spending, by the way. I'm definitely not doing that anytime soon. And of course, if you spend in MCOC, it's up to you. Like, no one's forcing you. If you enjoy it and grab some stuff from it, okay, fine, whatever. Like, not forcing you either way. I'm just doing what I want to do. And then you can do whatever you want to do. And the channel will cover non-spending deals, non-spending approach. It will potentially do spending approach as well. However, because we now need relics, or we need more StatCast relics, it does mean that I'm highly likely, when you see me next, going to be grabbing the unit bundles for the to get these relics right here with units. And that is just because I need to get myself badly the relics that are going to be imported for adaptive difficulty. I mean, in terms of prestige, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. Okay, so Relic's prestige, of course, needs to be a lot higher. And looking at the volume of it, like that's going to, even though like this is a good example. So in Kabam's live stream, they had like here like champions equated for 29,000. The relics side of things, not so much. This is where I think a lot of the extra legwork is going to be done with Relic's prestige. And in game at the moment, you'll be able to see that mine only now equates to 1,523. Now that's only of the relics that it will take in, which I can't remember if it's like a top 5 or whatever it is, right? Whatever it is now, it's going to change in any case. So it's going to be top 30. So that again, it's like more push to try and get either a 7-star relic, 6-star relics, rank up some other relics, but also rank up champions at the same time. And unfortunately, that means that now the reason what Kabam were doing, and it's kind of naughty in any case. Like, I don't know if this is like what Kabam planned with this. Like the Relics Reborn Solar Alliance event, does feel like this was a setup to kind of go in this direction, which unfortunately means that Relics Reborn was kind of a smokescreen for what is well, it's a change. Did we want the adaptive difficulty? In some ways, I can imagine yes was the answer to that. But the second kind of thing is like the forced nature to kind of get up to that particular point. And I just don't like that. I don't like feeling forced into it, which I said a moment ago. The same thing when it comes to ranking up champions. Like, you will have to right now, as we said Saturday, you have to rank up your champions. You're going to have to. Relics and champions have got to be ranked. If you're holding on to rank up resources before Wednesday, you're going to have to invest. And I think as well, this event right here, it feels unfortunately forced to get more resource, more opportunities to get, what is it? Valiant, Thronebreaker, whatever, StatCast. Hope you get some 7 stars from it, 7-star StatCast. Get them ranked up by any means possible on a weekly basis, and especially on Monday. It's pivotal. And I'm not going to repeat all the other videos where I've kind of said, oh, you know, if you're non-spending, you're going to have to farm units in any case to kind of like invest into it to get those StatCasts open. But also you're going to have to go into, if you're non-spending, Traders Outpost, weekly basis, Battleground Store, Radiance, wherever, Glory Store as well, to get resources and kind of rank up your relics, and of course the other means is rank up your champions. Unfortunately, again, I think that it might mean you might want to look to not bypass, but look out for high prestige champions in the future to build, cultivate, and improve to get yourself to the adaptive difficulty. And that's, again, the main point of this video is to go, look, you're going to have to, someone's got to give. It really has to give in order to get there. Yesterday was about what you get by doing it. This one's all about, look, you got to by any means get up there. And even then, you don't know how difficult it's going to be. I'll leave a link to this source. This is Gear MTC. So yeah, I'll put a link to it in the description. But you might have to focus on high prestige champions at what is like rank 4 200 signature, or at least push to there at some stage. Because you can see, like, you know, if you got Shathra, Quicksilver as a 7-star, and of course, you know, Yelena recently kind of added in. But these high prestige champions will kind of get you there. Okoye recently got her. Might have to like awaken. But as soon as you get signature stones, I'm now going to be thinking more about signature stones. And I think a lot of players are as well. Whether it's 6-star, 7-star, whatever, players are going to be looking at things like doing content, maybe selecting Mysterium, and also Super Daily. Like Super Daily on a daily basis, right at the top end, is going to give you an opportunity for a, like, what is it, 1 7-star signature stone crystal. And I suppose anything will really do with this as a selection point. I mean, that's again a difficult one because tier 7 basics is what I'm choosing to kind of get to my next one. So yeah, choice is important in the store as well. Battleground store, Radiant store. I'm sure some people will kind of figure out the investment of being more signature stone orientated, which, you know, it's gonna have to go there for that. Grab that regularly, maybe. But Radiant store is going to be buffed soon. So do you want to spend out all your Radiants? These are the conundrums that players have at the moment. And hey, you're not alone. We'll approach this together. We'll kind of figure out a way, won't we, to kind of like get this sorted. But I think it's going to be a very rocky month in September for all this stuff. But I'm going to throw it over to you. Like, you know, what do you think about the state of trying to push for StatCast relics, because you will feel that you'll have to push to go grab them, pushing the Relic Reborn event and having to invest units, the impact of A, B on C being the adapted difficulty, and D being you investing a lot into the champions at a higher prestige because, hey, this is going to be a big kind of wake-up call, I think, for players. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Food for thought. Got some other coverage of other things happening and happened and announcements and stuff like that very soon. See you later. Bye-bye for now. Cheers. Bye.